Hi, I'm Melissa from the Rubber Cafe, and today's tip of the day is brought to you by Scrapbook Expo. What's that in your craft room? Today, Pearl-Ex powders. I have a drawer of them, so I wanted to challenge myself to create something for a card using Pearl-Ex powders. So obviously you need to have Pearl-Ex powders, and you can buy them from Luminart, you can buy them from Ranger, and there's like hundreds of different colors of these, and I think I've got every one, but I've never used any of them. You need to have a Versamark pad, and a rubber stamp, some paper, and a paintbrush. So first things first, we want to ink up our stamp using Versamark. And I'm going to stamp this down, applying good even pressure all the way through. And then this is the fun part, and it's real easy. So we're just going to pick two colors here. You want to dip your brush in, and you're just going to rub it over the top. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Add your next color in. Pick this up. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Pick some of that pink up, move it over here, move it all around the edges. And let's throw some green in, because green's a really hot color right now. Swirl that all the way around. Now you could take a dryer sheet to it at this time, or we can just tap it off onto a spare piece of paper, and I think that's what I'll do for time. And you just wipe it with your hand, and then you've got this really pretty little background. Move these powders out of the way here. Now one of the other cool things you can do is stamp right on top of this using our glitter technique. So now you have a pretty little background here on your paper. Next, I want to take some of our Scrap Happy glue, and you've seen me do this before in previous videos. We're going to do a dimensional background paper. So I'm going to take some of our adhesive, Scrap Happy glue, and you're going to pounce this on top of the stamp. Again, you don't want a whole lot on here, just to make it look wet. And we're going to create a background. And don't worry about the glue drying, because it stays tacky once it's dry, so we can apply our microfine glitter over the top. And we're going to take some of our microfine glitters. You want to check this first before you do it, because you want to make sure that it's not going to be wet, because we don't want to smear those words all over. So it should be tacky to the touch, but not leave any glue on your fingers. And we're going to rub and buff that glitter over the top. And I'm using Diva Pink and some purple here. And we can tap that off. And you will see that now we've got some script in the background here. So now it's a little bit more dimensional than just having the flat checkerboard as your background. And I would just trim that out and then stick it on the front of a card like this. Thank you for joining us on Tip of the Day with Scrapbook Expo. See you next time.